I mean, how would you start this, Clem? How would you start this interview?
I'm not sure, Graham. I don't know where we start, buddy. Honestly, I don't know where to start.
Well,
the whole thing's
we're going to start the interview in sort of 15 seconds. We're going to go live. Has Wellington's life support been unplugged, or is it still on life support, or is it had an operation? Is it coming back?
I think it's still under life support, isn't it? What do you think?
I love Wellington. Nothing gets in the way of Wellington for me. I think in 2028 we're going to end up with Peter Jacksonville, the Miramar Peninsula. We're going to have an aquarium down on the waterfront, bringing 1 million people to it each year. We just need to sort out the pipes and the drains. You know, we need to thank our forefathers that have come before us, and I'm sitting with one of them now, Clem Griffiths, who's a bar owner, father, grandfather, and a property owner, as I've just been informed. He's like my my rally co-driver today. He's looking at the notes. And first question now to the block today, Clem, is why have you chosen to speak up about Wellington?
Well, it was always known as the best little capital city in the world, and an example is yesterday with the ship the World that's been here for 3 days, and all these extremely wealthy Americans that live on it. I banged into them down by the police station on the wharf, and they were all sheltering from the rain. And I said to them, "How are you enjoying it?" And they looked at me, and I said, "Well, aren't you enjoying Wellington?" And they said, "Oh yeah, it was more than we thought. It was less than we thought." And they said, we walked down Thorndon Quay, which was their street, and they saw all the little cones and everything sticking up. They couldn't believe it. And they
16. Sorry.
Then they went up to the cenotaph to have a look at the cenotaph and the government buildings. And as they proceeded to walk down Lambton Quay, they from the cenotaph down to the cable car, there was 11 homeless people living in the doorways.
Aren't you just going to be seen as a Wellingtonian whinging and finding all the bad things? Aren't you? I mean, these young people that live in Wellington, they don't get into all this stuff. They just want living. They want a job. They want to serve in the bars and go to Mount Ruapehu for the weekend. They don't give a shit about all this.
I know.
What are you going to do? Where's your solutions?
Well, I think an observer's been a great thing to put into place in the council, but I've always thought it should have been a commissioner, but you and I disagree on that. I think that the council's has gone into it. It's over their heads, and I think we need some immediate action on it now, because otherwise this city is going to fall apart, which it's doing at the moment. So many people have come to me since I was on that program the other day with Sean Plunkett, and it's confused me because everybody's got their own.
Shout out to Sean Plunkett at the platform there.
Yeah.
Well done, Sean. Sean and I had heart attacks on the same day. So we've got last time I caught up with Sean, he was in the sauna at Freiburg Pool, and his heart rate was 131. So shout out to you, Sean, my friend.
Yeah, I think that, I don't know really where to start, mate. I think that these bicycle ways no one's really had a say in it, and I think that when you see what they've done to Molesworth Street, which we're going to have a look to in a moment, and Murphy Street, but then it goes all the way through the city down into Cambridge Terrace, where they're 3 metres wide and they're 2.2
Well, we're looking at one right now. I mean, let's
look at it.
Jump across. It is a big cycle lane, but they're trying to build a cycle-friendly city where people can ride their bikes and not have cars. And why do you deny them that? That's actually a fantastic thing, isn't it? It's just been fucking badly sold. It's been sold by a guy, Patrick Morgan, who's in Amsterdam right now, probably high on ecstasy, and planning up his next fucking goofy move. So, the council bought it, hook, line, sinker. We've just got to bloody, we've just got to deal with it. Stop the whinging, get on with it. Do Jacksonville. How's the family anyway, Clem?
Great, absolutely great.
Yeah, what's it like being a grandfather again for probably more than once, twice, 12 times? Is the family going well? I know your daughters are doing well in the bars and keeping it all real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you having bar withdrawal symptoms, or are you building some new bars? What are you up to?
Yeah, we're building a few, but Graham, this is the issue right here, coming down past the police station. We can't go into May Street. It's closed off.
It's always been closed.
Yeah, this
You
is
could
this
never go
lane.
in there.
This is this lane coming down here now. Here's the people going to have to try and come out of the new world. Just here. This is where I witnessed an accident nearly the other day. Just here. There's the buses.
Will people adapt though?
There's nowhere where the people can pick up their children. Don't forget, there's 1,400 kids here. This road's now been blocked off. Little Pipitea Street. You can't turn around there anymore. There's a sign straight there. But look how wide these lanes are. If they're going to put the lane in, they need to be 800 to 700, just the width of a bike.
Well, we've got a